Alright, so I just want to throw a quick video together showing off my digital audio setup. I was really blown away by how far it's progressed. I haven't really been into recording music for a number of years. So I bought a Roland TD4 electronic drum set for my birthday last year. It's going out via MIDI to it was like just the cheapest M Audio USB MIDI interface. That's going to USB in the computer, which is going to the it's going to Reaper, which is my digital audio workstation. It's then being sampled by a Superior Drummer with just the default kit that came with that, which I think sounds pretty nice, but there's a number of other kits that I've been playing around with and getting sounds with. I also use Steven Slate drums that was recommended to me by a friend. So I'm just going to throw something together real quick. This is nothing, I'm just making this up off the top of my head, so I'm not going for the song or anything. This is just to show off what you can kind of do with today's digital audio recording techniques, or software I should say. Alright, whatever, here goes. There's the drum. I'm going to be moving my mic over with me. I'm just using an SM57 to record my voice here. It's about the only analog thing I'm actually using. So, let's go back to here. I'm now going to arm the guitar track. Bring this back over here. Take out Mr. Guitar. Where'd my... There's a pick. Alright. Well, I may as well bring up the guitar interface. Alright, right now I'm using a freeware guitar head. It's made by Acme Bar Gig. Recently just bought his pay software. I have no idea if it's going to be good or not. It was a demo software, or a beta software, mainly just because I was really impressed with, the guy putting out free heads like this. So this is a head, it's kind of a metalish head going into a guitar cab that was simulated. I'll talk about the cabs more in a minute, because the drums are about to come up in a few seconds. And I'm going to just make up something now, I don't know. Alright, there you go. That's generic guitar riff number 1. There's the bass. Now, alright. Gonna close this. Now I'm going to start recording the bass. It's kind of noisy, sorry about that. You're not going to hear it until it starts playing, which is fine. I'm going to bring the bass up. For the bass emulation, I'm just using the built-in software that came with the Line 6 interface, which I haven't showed you yet. Studio Line 6 interface is right here. It just takes a guitar in, goes USB out, and headphones out. And it's got a processor built right onto it for like 0 lag, which is pretty damn amazing. Alright, I just want to remember the riff. So yeah, the guitar cabs, a lot of people, how they simulate them, use cab impulse responses. They play a sine wave through their real cab, mic it with real mics, and then upload that audio for people to then use with simulators that will let you then take, you know, just about anybody's cab off the net. So somebody can put up this gorgeous, like, Marshall cab from the 60s or whatever, and you can have it, which is pretty cool. Here comes the drums. All right. So that's my quick walkthrough. Just to give you a quick walkthrough of the video side, you can go through and change any of this stuff. The kind of heads you have available to you is pretty crazy. A lot of these aren't real heads, they're just stuff Line 6 made up, but a lot of them are based on real things. Like this is a diesel amp. That's an orange. That's a Mesa Boogie triple rectifier. I don't remember. These are Marshalls, some Fender stuff, but there's just tons and tons and tons of different amps, and then tons of effects and stuff all on top of that. Special cabs, and each one of these cabs, like this bass cab specifically, is mic'd with. You can pick different mics, the guitars as well. Even more specifically, with other emulators, you can pick, like for example, the guitar. I used a cab emulation using impulse responses. So this impulse was calculated using a Metallica riff, using their actual music. Somebody played the same riff going through a similar amp, and then took the difference, and you can use this to basically get Metallica's sound on the left channel. And then on the right channel I had this is going through, I forget whose amp this was by, but this was one of my favorites. But you can just download thousands upon thousands of guitar cabs mic'd by professionals, studio professionals, amateurs. It's crazy. Drums are also really cool. You can go through and change any drum, you know, to whatever you want. You can change just about anything about the drum as well. And on top of that, since it's recorded as MIDI, I can go in here and say like, I didn't like the way this hi-hat sounded right here. I can drag it over a little bit or widen it a little bit so it stays out a little longer. I can make it so that it's a little bit harder hit, softer hit. It's really, really impressive. So yeah, that's just about it. Hope I've interested a couple people who thought home recording stuff was too expensive. Oh, by the way, the amount of I paid for all of this. The drum kit was like $700. The guitars, I actually don't know. That was my dad's guitar, but you know with any guitar or bass. As far as what I had to purchase, assuming I already had the instruments, the Line 6 was I think $70. The MIDI interface was $50. And most of the software I'm using here is free. Yeah. All right, cool. That's it.